because of my training and because of the hero maker method strategies that I was living, I had an opportunity to look at it as, I literally drove away, was driving 1,500 miles to Texas from California. And when I was driving away, I was thinking, because I didn't know what was happening. I just knew I was going to be displaced for a couple of weeks because everything was crazy. It took me 2 or 3 hours to literally get out of Malibu from the PCH. And I was thinking, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to take a break. So I was headed to what I felt kind of secure in, which was I had family, in Texas. And my thought pattern when I was driving away was simply one of, wow, this is an opportunity for others to see how I react to the situation. That was a thought process. Now, ask me 6 years before that, absolutely not. I was in a complete mess, and all my body systems, if you will, were out of balance. But that's what I was thinking. When my father passed, I was able to actually be there, involved, be a voice of reason. And I remember Jordan Peterson mentioning something about get yourself together so when your father dies, you're not whining away in a corner somewhere. You can actually stand up and be a positive force in the situation, is something similar to what he said. And it was true. I was able to be that for my father. I was able to be there for him. I was able to walk him to the other side with my brother and sister in such a way where I felt at peace and calm, even dealing with all the emotions. When my mother started having difficulties, same thing. I was able to be there. And that situation, without getting into details, was extremely challenging because of other family members and things that were going on. But I was able to walk my mother to the other side. Her last weeks and months were spent at my brother's house, and we were there able to, again, be part of the solution at the time, which was helping my mother be as much at peace as possible. Now, again, these are just a few things that happen that I would call life-altering adversities, right? This was after I wrote my first book, Living in the Pause, and that book, the subtitle is How to Heal from Your Past, Manage Your Feelings, Build Good Habits, and Enjoy Better Mental Health. So I was on the path. What I'm very excited about, and I don't always like to use the word excited because we don't want to be too excited or too depressed, kind of in the middle, stay in the middle. I'm excited about the fact that the ideas and all of my experience have culminated into something that I can share with other men. The way I look at it and what I realized, and I always kind of knew this, but I guess I had to go through some more stuff in order to really get it. But I've been through way too much and learned way too much not to share it with other men that either have been, are going through, or will be going through very similar things. Because again, it's part of life, human condition, happens to all of us. These things in our lives happen. So in the midst of determining the direction of the Hero Council and the Hero Maker Method for men is simply a phrase or an idea of guiding men 35 and older to go from stressed, anxious, and frustrated to calm, clear-headed, and peaceful.